Okay, here's everything you need to know about Jon Snow's parents. First of all, R plus L equals J stands for Rhaegar plus Lyanna equals Jon. But what does this mean, and why does it matter? To understand the situation fully, we need to go back to the time of Mad King Aerys' reign. This was about 17 years before the first episode of Season 1, when House Targaryen still ruled the Seven Kingdoms. At this time, the Mad King only had one son, Daenerys' older brother. Nope, not that one. This son was named Rhaegar Targaryen, and he has not made an appearance in the show. Yet, he was loved by all around as a handsome warrior and a just man, unlike his twisted father. During the tourney at Harrenhal, almost all the lords of the major kingdoms were present, including Ned Stark, his older brother Brandon Stark, his father Rickard Stark, and also his sister Lyanna Stark. At this time, Lyanna was betrothed to Robert Baratheon, Ned's best friend. After the tourney, Lyanna was supposedly kidnapped by Rhaegar and taken hostage. This made the Starks and Lyanna's betrothed husband Robert furious. When Ned's father and brother went to the Mad King to demand her return, Aerys burned Rickard Stark alive, and had Brandon indirectly strangled as he was trying to save his father. This horrific execution ignited the war known as Robert's Rebellion. During the Battle of the Trident, one of the war's most epic battles, Robert Baratheon successfully defeated Rhaegar Targaryen in single combat, killing him. Shortly after this battle, Jaime Lannister, who, at the time, was Kingsguard to the Targaryens, betrayed the Mad King, shoving a sword through his back. This brought the rebellion to a close with Robert Baratheon as the new ruler of the Seven Kingdoms. With the war coming to an end, Ned Stark rides to the Tower of Joy in Dorne, where his sister was held during the war. When Ned finally reunites with his sister, he finds her bleeding and about to die. It is here that Ned sees that Lyanna has just given birth to a baby boy, the son of Rhaegar Targaryen. With her dying wish, Lyanna asks her brother to promise her that he will protect the child. For you see, Robert Baratheon, the newly appointed king, held immense hatred for the entire Targaryen line, and would surely execute the newborn if he found out about him. As Ned sobbingly gives his vow to shield the child from wrath, Lyanna passes away. When Ned Stark returns home, he falsely claims the child as his bastard son that he fathered during the war. This is Jon Snow. It was around this time that the greatest storm in living memory plagued Westeros, and Daenerys Targaryen was born. This is why she is known as Daenerys Stormborn. Pretty simple, right? She and her brother Viserys fled east to Essos, where they vowed to return to a home that was taken from them. Years later, Viserys gets his permanent golden crown, making Daenerys the lawful heir to House Targaryen. So why is all this important? Well, you see, in episode 6 of season 7, we find out that Rhaegar actually married Lyanna in secret. This means that Jon Snow isn't a bastard. He is, by the laws of Westeros, the true heir to House Targaryen. It also means that Daenerys is actually Jon's aunt, and all the people that ship this are rooting for incest! But in all seriousness, incest was actually a very common thing among the Targaryen household for centuries, so it's not too weird, right? In the show, we learn all this information through Bran, Ned Stark's second son, and Jon's cousin, and this kid knows everything, and I mean everything. My prediction is that in the finale episode of season 7, we will see Bran tell Jon who he truly is, and we will then see Jon throw up after all those hours of fantasizing about Dany. Oh my god, I can't wait, I'm so excited. There is further significance to Jon's birth. His father's house, House Targaryen, is symbolized by fire, specifically dragonfire, and his mother's house, House Stark, is symbolized with winter and ice, meaning that Jon Snow, or more accurately, Jaehaerys Targaryen III, is the literal song of ice and fire, and the second coming of Westeros' Messiah, Azor Ahai, for the night is dark and full of terrors. This is the significance of Jon Snow. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to put out at least one video every 2 days because honestly, they're really fun to do. If you guys have any requests for videos, just let me know in the comments. I will read all of them. Got nothing else to do. Thanks again, have an amazing day, and I hope you all enjoyed the finale. Peace!